Hey everyone, Spencer here from Spencer's Collectibles, and today we've got some more PSA returns that I want to show you guys. I'll be looking at each card, checking out their quality, and then giving my best guess at what grade it should get, in my opinion, and then I'll reveal what a PSA actually gave us. All right, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys enjoy these videos. Most of these cards will be listed for sale on my eBay account, so the information will be listed below. If you actually are interested in any of these cards, just message me either in the comments below or you can email me. Like I said, all the information will be at the bottom. Okay, let's start with the first card. And this one, corners, there are some white marks. Well, there's a straight line going across the top right here. I think that's probably a factory line. Yeah, it's like straight across from left to right. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. Okay, so centering a little wider on the left. Top to bottom looks good. Ooh, Venusaur. This is from the original base set. This is the unlimited version, not the first edition. So, corners look good. Centering, it's a little wider on the right. Foil looks pretty clean. But that scratch on the back, I wonder if that would be considered like big damage, like if it was a dent or something on the card. If that happens, the card would usually drop from, if it was supposed to be a 10, the highest you can probably get is either a 5 or a 6. So if that isn't a major factor, this card would probably get, I would think, an 8. So yeah, if they don't factor that in, the scratch as a big dent, then this is probably get an 8. If they do factor it in, this is probably going to be like a 5. All right, so my guess would probably be an 8. Let's see what they give us. Mint 9. Wow, okay. So this scratch across the top isn't a huge factor, I guess. That's pretty good. All right, next card. This one seems pretty worn. Top edges. The back seems kind of worn along the edges. So this one has actually seen some gameplay, I'm pretty sure. Edges, there is silvering. Foil looks kind of clean. Yeah, there's some vertical lines. I think this is probably from being taken in and out of deck sleeves. Yeah, and surface has some scratches too, so this is probably gonna be like a 6. Yeah, my best guess is probably a 6. Let's see. Near mint 7. Not bad. Okay, next card. Corners has some white marks. Back surface looks good. It's wider on the right. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's wider on this side than on here. There's Mewtwo from base set also. Foil looks clean. So if it's just all that, and if it's compared to the Nidoking, this is probably gonna get probably an 8, right? Yeah, my guess would probably be an 8. Let's see. Mint 9. Wow, okay. I don't understand why. So they're probably a little more lenient on that card. I don't understand. Okay, so this one is definitely not centered. It's really thin on the left, thick on the right. It's probably thicker on the top corners. There's some whitening on the top left, a white mark on the top right, slight white mark on the bottom left corner. And Clefairy. Wow, look at the difference in centering. It's pretty centered on the front, left to right, thicker on the top, thin on the bottom. But the back is like way off, thin on the left, thick on the right. Okay, foil, there is a scratch right here. Surface, there is a line going right up and down right here. Yeah, this is probably, if it's the same as a Mewtwo rough estimate, this is probably going to be a 9. But centering is pretty off, so I'd probably give this an 8. Let's see. Near mid 8. Okay, next card. Thicker on the right, thin on the left. Corners are kind of worn. Edges, just the whitening on the top. I think that's just from the factory cutting. Now the Clefairy. So this one is slightly better shape. Well, there's a bunch of scratches actually on the foil. Very minor ones. Centering, wider on the left, thinner on the right. So this one centering isn't as bad on the back, but it is off on the front. So this is at most an 8, but this one has a little bit more damage, so this could probably be a 7. So yeah, if they factor in all this stuff, all this scratching, this is probably a 7. Let's see. Near mid 7. Next card. Corners, a white mark there, and the top right. There's just, I think, whitening along the top. Centering looks good. Edges, yeah, it's just the whitening on the top. Another Clefairy. Okay, so slightly thicker on top. Foil looks clean. This is actually in better shape than those two. So this one, I wouldn't be surprised if it got a 9. All right, my best guess is a 9. Let's see. Mid 9. Okay, next card. There's white marks on the corners. And centering is thicker on the right than on the left. Thicker on the bottom too. Edges look clean. Now the Clefairy foil has some scratches, centering thick on the left, thicker on the bottom. So this one, it's probably an 8 is my best guess. All right, near mid 8. Yeah, if anybody's interested in any of these cards, these will all be listed on eBay. If you want to purchase directly from me, you can just message me either at the bottom in the comment section or email me directly. All the details of everything will be in the description below. Okay, this one, white marks. Okay, on the corners there are a couple things, and then thicker on the right, thin on the left. Slightly thicker on the top. And Chansey. I think Chansey is one of the hardest ones to actually grade out of the entire original base set. So yeah, I think the population for this is not really that high for PSA 10s. So let's see. Slight silvering on the left, centering thicker on the left than on the right. There are scratches on the foil. So I would probably give this probably an 8. Okay, let's see. Near mid 7. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, this one is pretty worn. All the edges are worn out. Corners are all worn. No scratches or dents. Oh wow, first edition Nidorino. Centering is thicker on the right than on the left, and there's a bunch of silvering right here on the edges. Yeah, no dents or scratches, so probably give this maybe a 6. Okay, let's see. Yep, there you go, 6. All right. Next card. This one has edge wear. Corners are a little worn. Yeah, some white dots. Centering looks decent. Maybe a little thicker on the bottom. Ooh, Raichu first edition. Oh man. Okay, foil pretty scratched up. Centering little thicker on the left. And maybe a little thicker on the top. Yeah, with the hollow, these scratches, probably a 6, maybe a 7. Yeah, but my guess is probably a 6. Let's see. EX6. So EX means excellent. Excellent to mint 6. All right, next card. White marks on the corners. First edition Gyarados. Foil looks clean. Edges. I'm not sure if it's worn or if it's the cut of the card. But there's some, I don't know, worn. It's a little worn on the left edge right here. Okay, slightly thicker on the right. Top to bottom looks good. This is a pretty good candidate for probably an 8. Yeah, I would probably give this an 8. Okay, let's see what they gave us. Nearmint 8. There you go. Next card. Edges on both sides pretty worn. Yeah, all the sides have wearing. Corners slight, well, not white marks, but I think it's also the wear and tear. So this card was probably used for play also. Wow, okay, first edition Alakazam from base set. Okay. So silvering on the top, silvering on the side. Foil looks almost clean. There is a slight scratch right there on the right. And that looks pretty much it. Oh, there's some scratches on the card. Yeah. Let's see. With the wear and the scratches, it's probably a 6. I'd say probably a 7 at most. But yeah, I'd probably give this a 6. Let's see what they give us. Nearmint 7. Nice. Okay. And this is the Ancient Mew given from the Pokemon movie also. So it's thicker on the right, thicker on the top. So this slightly off-centered. Corners look clean from what I can tell. And the surface looks good. Edges, I really can't tell because it's all foil. It looks clean to me. It's just off-centered. If that's the only thing, this has a really good chance of getting a 10. It's probably a 9. Okay, let's see what we got. Mint 9. And another one. There's actually a dent right here. Slight wearing on the top right corner. Yeah, so this one, no scratches. This one's probably an 8. Okay, let's see what they gave us. Nearmint 8. Next card. Corners have white marks. Centering, maybe slightly wider on the left. A little scratch or dent right here. Top to bottom, top might be a little thicker. Igglybuff promo. I'm not sure where this is from. I think this was probably given away during weekend tournaments back in 2001. Or you probably had to complete something. Let's see. So centering, slightly wider on the right, slightly wider on top. Surface looks clean. Corners look okay, edges look okay. So it's just that mark and that mark. Everything looks decent. I'd probably give this a 9, possibly an 8, but yeah, I'd lean more towards a 9. Let's see. Near mint 8. Okay. All right. Centering looks good. Corners look good. Surface, there is some scratches right here on the card. Computer error, Black Star promo. I'm not sure where this is, where they were giving these out, but I've seen a lot of these around. Centering, slightly wider on the right, slightly wider on top. Yeah, everything else looks decent. This is a really good 10 candidate, but I'd probably go towards a 9 because of the off-centering. But yeah, this is a 9 for sure, possibly a 10. But yeah, I'd give this a 9. Let's see. 4, what? Okay, so is there a major dent? I don't see a fold or a crease. There is maybe slight scratches along there. There is no dents or scratches on the edges on the card itself. This one definitely, I don't know if the card is even worth regrading. The value isn't really that high. A 4 would mean that there's like a fold or something on the card, but I don't see anything major. Okay, well, that's a 4. Guess we'll move on. Next card. Centering, it's wider on the left, wider on the bottom a little bit. Corners look a little worn. Mewtwo, another promo. Yeah, thicker on the right, thinner on the left. Corners look decent. Let's see if there's any other scratches or dents on the card. Some scratches on the bottom here. But overall, this probably get an 8. Let's see. 6. Wow, okay. I have no idea. And these aren't even the holographic cards. I don't understand why they're not more lenient, I guess. Okay. So, next card. Corners, a little worn. You see white marks, even the edges on here. And there is a dent right there. Mew promo. Okay, so thicker on the right than on the left. Surface looks okay. It's a huge scratch on the top right corner. So this, if that is an actual dent, this is probably going to be a 4 also. 4 with the dent. Without it, I'd probably give it a 6. All right, let's see what they give us. 4, so they did count it. So weird. So that means I didn't see a dent or scratch on the other one. White marks on the corners. All of them have marks. Centering looks good. Surface looks clean. And our last card for today is Nidoking from base set. Thicker on the left than on the right. Thicker on the top a little bit. Foil looks clean. Edges look good. Corners look good. Yeah, if it's just these corners and that's it, I'd probably give this an 8 at most. So, and centering slightly off, so I'd probably give this, I would actually give this card probably a 7. Let's see what they gave us. Mint 9. Okay. So yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, the gradings are still all over the place. We did not even get one PSA 10 out of this entire order, but I am still excited that we got some first edition cards graded, and they are Gyarados. I got a Near Mint 8 and an Alakazam that's a 7. All right, there you go. Okay, if anybody's interested in any of these cards, I will have these listed online. You can just message me directly. And thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.